Hey guys, how you doing? Just another quick one coming at you. Hope you're all doing really well. I've had a bit of a rough few days with the things going on in my life, which I've pledged not to talk about too much. But let's just say that there seems to be 3 rules of the sickness of narcissists in the society that we live in, which are: first, money, then so-called apparent reputation, and finally as many lies and deceit and all the weapons of gaslighting and thoroughfare thereon that follow in the result of the first 2 being shown for having the thorough lack of meaning that they have. Anyway, moving on swiftly to something much more bright, potentially. Balancing is the key to everything, so that's the name of the video. To be balanced. I have a theory, yo. It's called the Coke bottle theory, and basically, I may have mentioned it briefly before, but if, God forbid, you have a bottle of Coke or fizzy pop or soda or whatever you call it from whatever the part of the world you're in, if you treat that bowl in a way which you don't really care about it, you shake it up a bit too much, it goes flat quite quickly within a couple of days. So you're not really thoughtful, you're just passing, and you use it as you decide. But if you treat it as you would treat anything else, with a relevant amount of dignity and respect, as hopefully you treat yourself and others, then it lasts for a very, very long time. And in turn, 2-3 weeks it may still be in perfect fizzy drinkable condition, which is quite staggering, really. And the same applies to everything else. The lifespan of everything goes on infinitely. So it depends on the way you treat it, to the longevity of things, and that's usually driven by the mindset and the culpability of yourself towards the mindset and whether you understand how you come at things and how you don't. So keeping it simple. No need to be too jazzy, no need to be too excited, no need to be jumping from one thing to the next, the extremes to the others, in any situation, even in an extreme situation. In fact, that's the last thing you'd want to do, because it would cause you way more problems and be detrimental to your survival. And that's usually the case. So when you do find yourself in extreme aversion, your thinking becomes clearer, because it has to, for your survival. Hence the cycles of mental health actually improving in adversity rather than prosperity. So, Coke bottle theory is a really good one. Stick to that, guys, and you should do really well. The idea is that you need to balance your energies, and your energies are a finite thing, and rest is absolutely key to that. So if you're not rested, you can't critical think. You're in a state of flux, and the energies are always sort of bubbling around, and they keep you in the paradox. They keep you split, so you don't understand how you feel and why you feel, and how could you feel and how might you should feel, because of course you're completely out of kilter to yourself. But with rest and the gentle caressing of life, to allow it to be what it is and to understand it for what it is, the Coke bottle theory. Don't get too jazzy with it, just go gentle, pop it in the fridge. And the really interesting thing is, after a while you start to worry that the Coke is out of date when it's not. So you're worried about being worried about being worried. So this is it's based on the primal. Of course, you have to take care of things in order for them to last and have that infinite longevity. But as I'm discussing about now, but in the sense, you don't need to worry about it. It takes its own course. So you, much like you take your own course, and you don't really understand, you just serve. So you don't really know where your thoughts are coming from, you don't really know where your feelings are coming from, but you're just aware of them and you're allowing them to be as they are. You don't need to worry about it. Let it take care. Let the universe take care of that, and set back and let go of the reins and allow your fortitude inside, the faith inside of the universe, the fact that you know there's life, there's the birth of life and the birth of death in life, and those are the only two certainties. Take charge of the rest, and you'll find yourself in a very solemnly peaceful, joyful place, and in that place lives everything that you can grow from. It's the fertilizer that you'll be able to, that will utilize itself subconsciously in order for you to navigate your journey and carry on your journey in the natural, beautiful structure that it is. Thank you. God bless.